Hey, what's up? My name is PJ, and in this video I'm going to take you guys with me on a band promo shoot that I did with a Melbourne band called Belle Haven. Hope you enjoy. It is a sweltering 31 degrees Celsius in Melbourne today. I'm just about to head off to Footscray for my shoot with Belle Haven. I'm just going to give you a super quick run through with what's in the back of my car. So I've got my SKB hard case that's got my light stand, a bunch of modifiers. I've got my giant Westcott 50-inch softbox, sandbags, reflector, cameras, lenses, triggers, flashes. This is my Godox Energizer, flash head and pack, and I've got a background stand with some assorted bits and pieces and modifiers as well. So let's do it. So I've arrived like 7 minutes early, and I'm shocked to find that all of the band is here already. But one thing that I always like to do is just go for a little walk around the area first and just see what's around that can be used for the shoot. The main part of the shoot is going to be indoors, and we're going to do like a DIY white screen backdrop in Wrangler Studios in Melbourne, Australia. Wrangler Studios is a live music venue. It's not a photography studio, but I'm just having a look to see what's around, and I think for another location we might use this area. And the sky is nice and blue at the moment, so I'm going to use my strobe, maybe this side even. I'm going to use my strobe, and I'm going to stop that background way down so I can get some detail in the clouds and in the sky, because I haven't had a chance to do a daytime shoot in quite some time, so I think it's going to be good. So here's me setting up my gear. You can see my light stand has a extendable boom arm that comes out of it, and I can counterbalance it with the sandbag and put a couple on the bottom as well. I've also got the pack from my flash kits hanging on the stand for some extra stability. This just suits me really well. It means I don't have to hire an assistant, or I don't have to feel bad. Even if someone has, offered to assist for free, I do feel bad not paying someone. But anyway, this one-man band thing suits me. I left some of these more interesting ones in because it always ends up this way with Belle Haven. I'm not sure why, but it always goes to this place. The conversation, the humor, you get the idea. So I'll leave that there. Yeah, but I was really happy with these pictures. I don't often get to do too much of the daylight strobe portraits, but I think not many people, at least locally, not many people do them. So I really like it. I think it comes out quite polished, and it sets me apart a little bit. Here are a few more. We tried to make it candid. We tried to make it not too much of just five guys staring down the camera real tough, and I think they turned out quite well. They didn't get used to the final pics, but I think they were really cool. We also tried to do another little look out here. It was a natural light thing. It turned out pretty cool, but it's super hard to get it just right. You've got to get the flare in the exact correct position and get the focus right. So they're cool for some Instagram throwaways, but none of them got used with the final pictures either. First location went really well. The second location is going to be an indoor one. Should be good. Let's unpack the car now. So Dean, who owns Wrangler Studios, is an absolute gentleman and a scholar, and he let us use his venue. Basically, we just had a couple of background poles, a couple of bed sheets, and what we did was set them up. And I had my two Yongnuo flashes in the back here. They were both on quarter power, I believe. This one had gone to sleep, but they were both on quarter power, zoomed out to 24 millimeters, and just basically nuking the back of this sheet to make it completely white. And I did initially set up my Godox strobe at the front, and I was going to bounce it in the roof as the key light, but I ended up just cranking the speedlights in the back to 1/4 power, shooting them at the back of the sheet, and just letting the bounce flash fill in the front and light the faces. So that was all the light that I had for the shoot. It actually turned out really well considering. It took me a while to get the angles right and the settings, but once I did, I was super happy with it. And with a little bit of, cropping in some of the pictures, I did have to do a quick clone heal to take the line out of the top, because where the two sheets overlapped, there was like a seam which came up in some of the photos because it wasn't perfectly white. But considering what it is, and considering it saved us, whatever it is to hire a studio for a few hours, $100, $150. The band is all about the DIY thing, and so am I. So I was really happy with these pics as well. I did jump up on a crate at one point. It worked out a bit easier to frame the background from a higher angle, and it meant I could just compose more easily, because a couple of the guys are really tall, a couple of the guys are really short, and it worked out better that way. Lots of subtle adjustments. Again, we didn't want to do the thing where we were staring straight down the lens, 5 tough band guys. So we had the sort of disinterested, different directions, more candid feel to the shoot. And I think it came out really well. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big fat thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.